Hello and welcome to my subitizing task, which will be focusing on ladybugs. So, I'm doing the foundation years, and the curriculum that I got was represent practical situations that involve equal sharing and grouping with physical and virtual materials and use counting or subitizing strategies. So our learning intention for this launch task is exploring and building our subitizing skills using a picture book. And our success criteria is identify and use counting or subitizing strategies and consistently and accurately apply subitizing to physical materials. From this, we branch off into our goals, which is ACM1N02 and AC9M1N06. So these are partition 1 and 2-digit numbers in different ways using physical and virtual materials, including partitioning 2-digit numbers into tens and ones, and use mathematical modeling to solve practical problems involving equal sharing and grouping, represent situations with diagrams, physical and virtual materials, and use calculation strategies to solve the problem. So for this task, we're going to be watching a book called Dot Day, and it's all about a ladybug. All right, here is our Dot Day book.
This one is called Dot the Ladybug. Dot Day, a whole day about me. Isn't she cute? Like me. Dot the Ladybug by Kaylee George. Pictures by Stephanie Pfizer Coleman. Didn't they do a beautiful job? Dot is a ladybug. She likes dots. A lot. Me too, Dot. Huh, we have the same name. Ice cream dots. Polka dots. My favorite, dot to dots. Dot is always spotting dots. Here with Spot, the dog, and with Jots, Dot spots lots every day.
All right, so from here, let's take a look at all of the dots that are on our screen. So we have one dot here in the sunflower, and we can see that in this piece of cheese, there is a small little pattern. So can we count them together? 1, 2, 3. So we can see that this little triangle of cheese has 3 dots in there. And if we go down here, we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dots in the mushroom. So we can see that there is a small little pattern here in the mushroom, with each of the dots being in the corners and 1 in the middle. That symbolizes 5, and we can explore that later. Now this strawberry has way too many dots, so we can pick that up again later too.
That's hard to say. What a tongue twister this book is. Today is a big day. It's her Dot Day. It's her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So, just like earlier, each of these dots are in a symbol. So we can see that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dots. Now with 5 dots, this one is in a different pattern, but we can still see that this looks like our hand if we put it right next to Dot's spots.
Dot has 5 dots, and she is 5. It's time for a party, but where are Dot's friends? Dot can't spot anyone. Not here, not there, not anywhere. They forgot about Dot. What's this? A funny dot.
So without counting, can we take a guess at how many dots there might be here?
A drippy dot. It's a mystery. Dot follows the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dot spots her friends. Dot solved the mystery. Happy Dot Day. Everyone plays stick a dot on the spot. They eat cake with sprinkle spots and Dot gets a gift. A dot spotter! Perfect for spotting dots.
So I know these ones aren't dots, but can we all count our friends on here? So we can see that they're in another small little pattern. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 friends here. And together, they all each make a spot.
Dot loves dots and spots and spotting dots, but most of all, Dot loves her friends. Lots and lots. Dot loves this book. I love my...
All right. So we're going to work on a new activity. And so for this one, we're going to be using a dice and we're going to be drawing dots on our ladybug, just like on spots. Now, while you go through this activity, make sure to keep track of these questions. You can either say them out loud or you can just reflect on them yourself. All right, so I'll show you how to do it first, and then we can do it together. So if I go here and we get our dice, so if we roll it, we can see that this one has got 5 dots, just like I said before. So if we then go back to our ladybugs, we can then draw 5 dots, just like on the dice. And when we go back to our dice, we've got 3 this time. So if we put them together, where have my dots gone? 5, and then we go 1, 2, 3. Can we see any patterns within these dots? So we can see that this is our 4s, and then there's the 1 in the middle, just like how we saw on the mushroom. And then just like the cheese, there is a triangle within this shape. So that way we know that there are 5 dots here and 3 dots here. All right, does that make it easy to see, or should there be another way that we can put in the dots? So for this, we can also do 1, 2, 3 dots straight in a line. For the 5, we could also put them in a line. However, that does mean that we will probably have to count them instead of seeing a little pattern like this. Does that make sense to everybody? All right. So then moving on. All right. So what do you think will make it easier to count the dots quickly? If you made a mistake while you were counting the dots, or if you were subitizing the dots, how would you fix it? Did you know that it was a mistake? So one way that we can know that we made a mistake is by counting. What would you do differently next time if you did have all of your dots in a line? You could make it into your very own pattern, or you could also count them. Do you have any other questions about subitizing? All right, thank you.